Hello there, hobby homies. Got a bonus for you today. Somebody was nice enough to donate a Throne of Eldraine bundle, so I figured I'd open it up for you. Want to give a shout out to Mr. Lowe, the donator of said box. Appreciate it. Thanks for supporting the channel. And since we're opening up this Throne of Eldraine bundle, I figured I'd open some of my loose packs too. So let me grab that box and these packs, and I will be right back. And with a quickness, we're back. Got the bundle box here. Got my plastic doll. Got some packs here. Set them off to the side. Let's bust this box. See what we get. Nice little box here. Real nifty. Nice design on it. Cool. Set this off to the side. Comes with the regular land, the bonus land, the foil land. Piper of the Swarm on top. Creature, human warlock, rats you control have menace. Create a 1/1 black rat creature token. Sacrifice 3 rats. Gain control of target creature. It's got the precious on it. The dice. There it is. Purple. Pretty cool. I like that. Here's the first pack here. See what we get. Thanks again, Mr. Lowe. Appreciate it. True gentleman. True hobby homie. Unexplained vision. Prize Griffin. Black Lance Paragon. Creature, human knight. Flash. When Black Lance Paragon enters the battlefield, target knight gains Death Touch and Lifelink until end of turn. Bear. Lost Legion. Didn't say please, Dwarven Mine. Love Struck Beast. Creature, Beast Noble, Heart's Desire, Sorcery Adventure. Create a 1/1 white human creature token. Love Struck Beast can attack unless you control a 1/1 creature. Mountain Food. I've got a booster box of this I need to open too eventually. I'll open it for you sometime. Flutterfox. Memory Theft. Mantle of Tide. Giant Opportunity. Vantress Gargoyle. Flying. Vantress Gargoyle can attack unless defending player has 7 or more cards in their graveyard. Vantress Gargoyle can't block unless you have 4 or more cards in hand. Each player puts the top card of their library into their graveyard. Out Muscle. Trapped in the Tower. Eye Collector. Witching Well. Stormfist Crusader. Menace. At the beginning of your upkeep, each player draws a card and loses 1 life. Let's get a hold of it. There we go. Reaper of Night. Prize Griffin, True Love Kiss, Elite Headhunter. Gadwick the Wizened. Legendary creature, human wizard. When Gadwick the Wizened enters the battlefield, draw X cards. Whenever you cast a blue spell, tap target non-land permanent and opponent controls. Weaselback Redcap. Steel Gaze Griffin. Mantle of Tides. Hushbringer. Creature Fairy. Flying. Lifelink. Creatures entering the battlefield or dying don't cause abilities to trigger. Let's begin this conversation again, and this time you will only listen. There's some foil. Flutterfox. Barge in. Wishful Mirth. Witch's Cottage is pretty cool looking. Savvy Hunter. Feyburrow Elder. Vigilance. Feyburrow Elder gets +1/+1 for each color among permanents you control. For each color among permanents you control, add 1 mana of that color. Tempting Witch. Charmed Sleep. Dwarven Mind. Memory Theft. Queen of Ice. Oathsworn Knight. Oathsworn Knight enters the battlefield with 4 +1/+1 counters on it. Oathsworn Knight attacks each combat if able. If damage will be dealt to Oathsworn Knight while it has a 1/1 counter on it, prevent that damage and remove a +1/+1 counter from it. Searing Barrage. Lost Legion. Flame. Wicked Wolf. Creature. Wolf, duh. When Wicked Wolf enters the battlefield, it fights up to 1 target creature you don't control. Sacrifice a food, put a +1/+1 counter on Wicked Wolf. It gains indestructible until end of turn. Tap it. Last pack of this. Ginger Brute. A scary looking cookie. Iron Crag. Pyromancer. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, Iron Crag Pyromancer deals 3 damage to any target. Didn't say please. Alright, I got a pack of these. There's some of my Christmas cards here. '20 core set. Soul Salvage. Silverback Shaman. Thought Distortion. Leyline of the Void. If Leyline of the Void is in your opening hand, you may begin the game with it on the battlefield. If a card would be put into an opponent's graveyard from anywhere, exile it instead. Let's put the box off to the side. We'll separate these a little bit. That's pretty cool looking. There you go. Shiny. Another core set 2020. Bone to Ash. Steel Overseer. Put a +1/+1 counter on each artifact creature you control. War of the Spark. That's doing so good too. Somebody laughing point. Rolesque Apex Hybrid. Flying Trample. When Rolesque Apex Hybrid enters the battlefield, put 2 +1/+1 counters on another target creature you control. When Rolesque dies, proliferate, then proliferate again. Choose any number of permanents and or players, then give each another counter of each kind already there, then do it again. War of the Spark. No Escape. I stacked those. I was just thinking to myself here. Dreadhorde Butcher. Haste. Whenever Dreadhorde Butcher deals combat damage to a player or planeswalker, put a +1/+1 counter on Dreadhorde Butcher. When Dreadhorde Butcher dies, it deals damage equal to its power to any target. And here's some little bonus. Pow! Got the supercharged booster experience, Throne of Eldraine. Look at that. Let's see what kind of special we pull out of here. Well, there's some shimmer right there. Hit it. There it was, kind of, sort of. There it is. Bartered Cow. Rosenthorn Acolyte. Steel Gaze Griffin. Brimstone Trebuchet. Garenbrig Carver. Animating Fairy. Steel Claw Lance. Turn into a pumpkin. Okay, that one doesn't have any shine on it. Gluttonous Troll. Trample. When Gluttonous Troll enters the battlefield, create a number of food tokens equal to the number of opponents you have. Food tokens are artifacts with 2 tap. Sacrifice this artifact, you gain 3 life. Sacrifice another non-land permanent. Gluttonous Troll gets +2/+2 till end of turn. Castle Garenberg. Land. Escape to the Wilds. Sorcery. Exile the top 5 cards of your library. You may play cards exiled this way until the end of your next turn. You may play an additional land this turn. And there's a little Shimmer Fairy. And here's the last one. Let's see what we get. Witching Well, Crashing Drawbridge, Fierce Witch, Stalker, Ardenvale Tactician, Blow Your House Down, So Tiny, Skullknocker Ogre, Deathless Knight, Overwhelmed Apprentice, Fey Wishes, Creature Fairy Wishes, Fairy Wizard, Sorcery Adventure. You may choose a non-creature card you own from outside the game, reveal it, and put it into your hand. Discard 2 cards, return Fey Wishes to its owner's hand. Order of Midnight, pretty cool looking. Silver Flame Squire. Oko the Trickster, look at that. I know, boy. I know that's worth a nickel or two. Legendary Planeswalker, Oko, put 2 +1/+1 counters on up to one target creature you control until end of turn. Oko the Trickster becomes a copy of target creature you control. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to him this turn. Until end of turn, each creature you control has base power and toughness 10/10 and gains trample. Oko the Trickster, look at me. Ironcrag Pyromancer, whenever you draw your second card each turn, Ironcrag Pyromancer deals 3 damage to any target. The Cauldron Eternity, legendary artifact. This spell costs 2 less to cast for each creature card in your graveyard. Whenever a creature you control dies, put it on the bottom of its owner's library. Pay 2 life, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Activate this ability only anytime you can cast a sorcery. And that is it, folks. I must say, I'm pretty sure that Oko's worth something, so I want to give a special thanks again to Mr. Lowe. Hope you're watching. I know you are. Thanks again for the bundle box. Appreciate it. You like it? Like, subscribe, comment. Until next time, I will see you again. Thank you again, hobby homies. Later.